this or good morning. How y'all doing? Spiritual family. It's your boy Shark Out of Water here again with a new video. Welcome to Shark Talks YouTube channel, where we talk about Christian themes, Christian content, Christian conversations, and overall we just talk about the love of Christ and how that looks in 2026. So what I try to do is try to give you my modern spin on a lot of topics Christians may come across. But for some reason, I had recorded a whole live this morning, but it got deleted. I don't know what happened, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on going, you know what I'm saying? First off, I want to say the definition of a boundary. Well, my definition. I don't have a dictionary right next to me, so a boundary in a personal sense is any limitation / rule that you set for yourself or something that pertains to you. Any rule that you set for yourself or limitation that you set for yourself regarding others. Like, for instance, you can have a boundary where you don't let shoes in your house. Like, you don't want people to walk around in your house with shoes on. Another thing could be you don't like swearing. So whoever talks to you, you don't want them to swear. These are all reasonable boundaries. I just want to flat out say, man, if you don't have boundaries in 2026, you're doing something wrong. You have a lot of people out here that will poke the bear, so to say. They will push you. They'll try to see what they'll get away with each and every time until you set that boundary. Now, me being the laid-back guy that I am, I don't have too many boundaries. As long as you're respectful, you keep the rude or negative comments to yourself, even if you do, as long as they're not, just crazy, like you're just calling me out my name or saying some crazy stuff. I don't have too many boundaries, but the boundaries that I do have, I'm very firm on them. You see, people will try to make you feel like you're doing too much when you try to set boundaries. These are the people you don't want to be near. These are the people you don't even want to associate with, because if they try to turn your boundaries against you, try to say you're doing too much, or, oh, my last friend let me do this, or my last, girlfriend or boyfriend let me do this, then that's just a sign that y'all shouldn't be together, or y'all should not be around each other. People will try you, man. You have to protect yourself and your mental health. Don't feel bad about it, because they don't feel bad about pressing your buttons or pressing your boundaries. So don't feel bad about setting them, I feel like there are two types of people in this world. People who try to keep the peace and people who try to disturb the peace. That's all you got in this world. That's all you got. You got to understand that your peace means everything. Like, don't let people interfere with that or make you feel like you're crazy or doing too much because you have a certain standard set in your life. See, I can personally speak because I was in the dating scene. I'm not anymore. But when I was in the dating scene, it was trash. You got a lot of people out here that will waste your time, go against your boundaries that you set from in the beginning and try to act like you never set the boundary. Not everybody, feels like this, but you can pretty much sum up a lot of people and how they move depending on how they respond to a boundary, I don't have a lot of friends for that reason, because I'm not about to keep explaining myself to a grown person why I don't want you to do a certain behavior around me or say certain things around me. It was cool when I was younger, but now I'm older, man. I got stuff I want to achieve, stuff that I want to prioritize in life. So, if you're not cool with that, then you just don't move. Just move around. You don't got to be around me. I'm comfortable by myself. So set those boundaries. Don't feel bad for setting them. I feel like every person who has self-respect should have a boundary, and that goes for work, at home, out and about, wherever. You should have a standard that you carry yourself, because once you find yourself trying to accommodate people in their behaviors, you're going to do it for everybody. You let one thing slide with this person, next thing you know, now you're letting everything slide. Just be the same with everybody. You see, I'm a teacher. I hold every kid to the same standard. I don't believe in favorites or, teachers' pets or anything like that. Like, either you listen and you do the work and we have a good educational relationship, or we don't. Either you respect the way I teach and how I want to run the classroom, or you don't. I'm not trying to appease you. I'm not going to try to accommodate you. It is what it is, Unless you have some type of IEP, some educational limitation, then I will accommodate. But other than that, I'm not accommodating attitudes, or I'm not accommodating bad behavior. Like, no, I don't reward bad behavior, and neither should you. The way I am in my classroom is the way I am in life in general. Like, I'm not going to accommodate bad personalities or bad behavior, because what I allow in my life is going to affect me in one way or another. You may think, letting something slide here and there may not do nothing, but in the long run, it will, because it adds up. It accumulates over time. That's why it's best to, when you first meet somebody, especially in relationships, man, set the standard and set the boundaries in the beginning, so that way is no surprise, is no guessing work down the line. Because if you were trying to appease somebody or just trying to attract somebody, and you just put all your standards on the floor just so you can attract this person, guess what? You're going to lose them just as fast, because you're not being your authentic self. You're not being who you say you really are, You've got to understand that it's a reason why you hold yourself to a certain level, So set that standard and carry it everywhere you go. No matter what the person, is saying, no matter how much they disagree with it, and maybe y'all just not meant to be around each other, But other than that, hopefully y'all got something out the message and y'all are doing good today. May God bless you and all the people around you. And if you like this type of content, make sure you follow. My name is Shark Out of Water, and I'm a Christian content creator. Help me reach 400 subscribers by the end of this month. I greatly appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, please consider and check out my videos, man. But other than that, man, God bless y'all. Y'all be easy. I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace out, man.